Welcome, gods and goddesses, to Black World TV, the new black media, your black and intelligent news source. Today's video is about an Alabama lawmaker who responds to abortion ban with mandatory vasectomy bill. She says it always takes two to tango. That's right, I said she. Alabama Rep. Rolanda Hollis introduced a mandatory vasectomy bill this week. She says it sends the message that men should not be legislating what women do with their bodies, unquote. So in response to last year's near total and temporarily blocked abortion ban in Alabama, a state legislator has introduced a bill that would require a man to undergo a vasectomy at his own expense within 1 month of his 50th birthday or the birth of his third biological child, whichever comes first. So you heard it here at Black World TV, within 1 month of his 50th birthday or the birth of his third biological child, whichever comes first. House Bill 238, introduced on Thursday by Rep. Rolanda Hollis, a Democrat, notes, quote, under existing law, there are no restrictions on the reproductive rights of men, unquote. The bill, Hollis says in a statement she shared with media sources, quote, is meant to neutralize last year's abortion ban bill and sends the message that men should not be legislating what women do with their bodies. Further, she says, it always takes two to tango. We can't put all the responsibility on women. Men need to be responsible also. The online backlash was swift, of course, with critics calling it wrong, sick, and communism, although plenty of supporters got her point and celebrated it, saying, ha, stay out of my uterus, and wahoo, whatever that means. So Hollis responded to some of the outcry by including in her statement, quote, many have seen HB238 as an outrageous overstep, yet, year after year, the majority party continues to introduce new legislation that tries to dictate a woman's body and her reproductive rights. We should view this as the same outrageous overstep in authority, unquote. She added, quote, just as I would turn to my doctor over my state legislator to make recommendations when deciding whether or not to have a surgery or whether or not to take a certain type of medicine, it is my doctor with whom I or any of my loved ones should consult when it comes to making the incredibly difficult decisions related to my personal reproductive rights, unquote. So with the backlash, of course, you know, they went off on Twitter. And so we're going to start with the first tweet by Melanie Lauren, who says, what the hell is going on in Alabama? Alabama Democrat Rolanda Hollis proposes a bill requiring men over 50 or over to have a vasectomy, or any male, any age, after their third child. Hello, China. Communism is being pushed in Alabama and Virginia, test states. People. And then we go to Alice Acosta, who says, at Real Donald Trump, Rolanda Hollis is bringing a bill that would force men at the age of 50 to get a vasectomy. Democrats are sick. They violate everyone's rights to fulfill a sick agenda. Well, before I continue on that, because I keep hearing all these finger pointings from one side to the other, Democrats to Republicans, and I'm going to say this, both parties to foundational black Americans are one and the same racist folks, same white people running both parties. So I'm sick and tired of the racists constantly bringing up the black people about the Democrats. When I look around, every time I see on TV the Democrats, I see white people talking for Democrats, namely Pelosi and others who are white, constantly. So black folks don't have a stake in either party. They're both one and the same, and they're both messed up. So let me just say that. Anyways, moving on to the next tweet, we have one by Peg who says, Wahoo! Quote, under existing law, there are no restrictions on the reproduction rights of men. HB 238 filed by Rep. Rolanda Hollis would require a man to undergo a vasectomy after the birth of his third biological child or within 1 month of his 50th birthday at his own expense. Yep, that's right. And then we have by Aries is Fed Up, Are You Vote Blue, who says, Rep. Rolanda Hollis, Democrat, introduced a bill requiring men to get a vasectomy. House Bill 238 creates the law. Blah, 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 same thing. Ha, stay out of my uterus is how she ends the tweet. And then we have General William T. Sherman, who says, watch how quickly the pro-lifers cry foul. Mandatory vasectomy at 50 or after 3 kids? Question mark. Alabama bill proposes it. Yep, that's right. And so, family, I want to know what you think about this, though. What do you think about Democratic Rep. Rolanda Hollis introducing House Bill 238 that requires men at the age of 50, 1 month after, to get a vasectomy, or a man at any age after his third biological child, whichever comes first? What do you think about this law? Anyways, you tell me what you think in the comments section. This is Black World TV, the new black media, your black and intelligent news source. Just remember, you heard it here first. House Bill 238, Rolanda Hollis. I'm out.